Alright everybody, and welcome back for another episode of Blueprints. We are jumping into day 20 here. Now, I have something I need to apologize for. I have been prioritizing too much of the live stream over my YouTube viewers, and I respect and care and appreciate both of you guys. So, some things I need to work on. I think I've been a little too involved with the audience. Not that I want to start ignoring you guys, but I think I was starting to rely a little bit too heavily on you guys, and I was spending too much time. I would just stand like this, and I would go over to chat, and I would read like 15 messages, and then I'd come back and walk like 10 steps, and then do it again. And there were some people that pointed out to me, and they're right. It's not, like, if you're watching it from a YouTube perspective, that's annoying as hell. So I totally get that, and I'm going to try to do that less. I'm going to work on doing more, like, pauses for the YouTube channel as well, but I'm also going to be reading chat a little bit less and kind of go back to more of my self-centered gameplay for just a little bit. Let's see, tool shed. Yeah, we want to take the tool shed here. Hey Loki, welcome to the stream. Hey, we got a shovel and a magnifying glass. Two great items to start with. Yeah, it definitely wasn't good for the live streams either. I can imagine people were looking for gameplay, and I was just sitting there talking. And the reason for that is, like I said, when I had a smaller audience, it was easier. You know, I would be able to talk to 5 to 15 people and have no problems at all with communication and fluid gameplay. But then now, you know, I've got like 100 plus, and I've got like 50 to 60 of you guys talking in here, and I'm not able to. I mean, might as well take the workshop right away. You know, it's just basically what I'm getting at is I just got to be better about it. Okay, we found one of the items we need for our sledgehammer. We just need to get our battery. Oh, we don't have the battery. That's right. We checked a vault key. But anyways, I'm not here to complain about it. I'm just saying, like, listen, you know, I changed up a little too much, a little too fast. The streaming thing is still new for me, so I'm still learning about it. The day 1 challenge soon. I'm gonna stick until I beat the game, and then I'll go into challenges afterwards. Quest bedroom is not bad here. Yeah, I didn't live stream as much when I had a smaller audience as well. Parlor. It's also a good spot for the bedroom as well. Let's try it. Maybe we get our bedroom closet. Okay, so here's the thing about editing. I do not mind editing my videos. Editing softwares are slow. They're slow to be used. I'm 700 subs from 3K. Oh, wow. Yeah, we got there really fast. I'm okay with the security room here. I'm also okay with the chapel here, since we have 54 coins. Let's hold off for now on the security room. Excuse me. And we did have a gym right here. I do need to get all 8 trophies to unlock the blue tent, which is a notable upgrade. Okay. I will work towards that. We will have some accomplishments. Challenges are trophy as well. That's fair. We will try to go for some of those eventually. But right now, there's still, I think, more in the base game that we could work on. So I'm just going to go for that. Not a bad spot for the quest bedroom. Gives us extra steps. Backtracking's fine. And the chapel can still go north. There's 16 trophies. The day 1, eventually, we've got enough game knowledge. We know how to get to room 46 on day 1. It's just a matter of using our knowledge correctly and drafting correctly. Now, we will take the library here. Let's go ahead and check out our next book. Found another key. Okay. We would like to check out The Curse of the Black Bridge, I suppose? Let's see. What have we read so far? We've already read A New Clue. We've read The Fixed Stars. We've read The Sightseer's Guide to Reddington. Oh wait, did we actually read this one yet? We've already read our Swimbird book and both histories. Let's stick with The Curse of the Black Bridge. Or I guess we could go Realm and Rune, you know? The sigil book is Realm and Rune, right? That makes the most sense. Why don't we learn about sigil books? By Professor R. Willard. That'll be good for us. That'll be good. Interesting. These are strange rooms. I guess we'll take the observatory here. Trauma, you didn't miss much at all. Don't worry. In your videos, I mentioned a lot about pausing for... Yay, so when you're primary streaming. Ola, I'm not sure I fully understand your comment. Are you asking, like, I'm just pausing more for, like, the YouTube viewers? Yeah, I'm trying to prevent them from having to stare at a screen while I discuss things with you guys. $1 challenges does sound better. Okay, what have we got here? This is Draxus the Dread for dead end rooms. This is the sailboat. Interesting. Everything is 50% off today, but it was already... But it's already the 20th today, is it not? So does this make everything free? Did we just... Is everything free now? Because it's a half off sale, or is it just going to be 50% off of 50%? I'm curious. I'm really curious. We got a commissary. I'm gonna take... Oh, we need a hallway. We need a hallway here. I can't take the commissary. It would be... Yeah, things would be a quarter of the price. If it doesn't... If it stacks directly, but if it's scaling, then... Okay. Well... I think a hallway works pretty well here. I think we'll take the hallway. Because we like our tomorrow rooms. We also started with 7 keys today because of our clock tower from yesterday. So this could continuously get us more and more keys every day. Plus it gives us 2 paths. Now, here's what we're going to do. We're going to go back. We have plenty of steps. We're going to go back. I should do that when I need to stop and think. I am. I'm keeping that in, hopefully. That's the goal. I like the idea of you guys being able to see the screenshots when I talk, because it makes things a lot easier for everyone to see what's going on. The coat check. You guys know I love a dead end right on the middle path. I'll take it. 20th day sale only applies to the commissary. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and retrieve our item and take our vault key and just keep it on us. The hallway mansion. It's a corridor and a parlor and a commissary. We're still probably going to draw our parlor pretty soon, but I think it's an okay spot for the commissary because we could get some cool stuff right now. Especially like if we get any items in here. So, let's see. In the commissary, we have magnifying glasses, keys, and gems. Now, everything is going to be today only. It changed. Let's see what they cost. A set of gems. It didn't. Okay, so they don't stack. But it did say originally there's a sign right here that says like on the 20th and 21st, everything's 50% off. Now, we could just buy all the gems here. We don't really need the key, but we will buy all the gems. I'll hold off on the keys. We have 7 of them. No, there's no notice here. You guys remember this when we discovered Swanson G? Greatest password ever. Alright, let's go up here. We don't have a blessing today either. Alright, now the foyer is pretty funny. I don't think we need to take the foyer. I genuinely don't think we need to take the foyer today. Although it's actually like the best spot for this location for drafting rooms. The hallway gets us to the left. The reason we get the foyer now is because we made it very common. We made it a very, an early access room. Yeah, we should take the foyer. We're playing around the foyer. It's a good idea to just take it. We did that on purpose for a reason. Food for sale. We have a kitchen. A hallway. I do like the idea of a hallway, but a kitchen still does what we need it to, and maybe we get to... Let's do it. Let's do it. We've got a wood-fired pizza, so if we get a furnace in the house today, the sale applies to these as well. Bacon and eggs. Let's just buy them all out. I probably will save the bananas for later. We don't need more than 86 steps. Today might be more than one day. We shall see. It depends on how we do it. Let's turn the water back on. How will pizza find a job now? What did it say? Oh yeah, wood-fired pizza. Didn't you make that joke last time? See, and this is what I was worried about. I'm not going to take the morning room just yet. I'd rather take the hallway and draft out these other rooms. Only 86 steps. Relaxing run incoming. Another hallway down here is pretty great. We don't need to save them for later. And we could still... You guys know where the wet water bandits are, right? Or the wet sink bandits? You guys know where that's from, right? I think this is a pretty good spot for a planetarium. Just get it out of the draft pool. It's also not a bad spot for the bedroom closet. It's also not a bad... Well, it's kind of a bad spot for the billiard room. We have 2 dead-end rooms. I think we should just take the bedroom closet, because we could still gain benefit from planetarium if we draft it later on in the run. Let's take the closet here, take our 2 keys, and... shit. 8 keys, 7 gems, $28? We're kind of popping off right now. I'm sorry, Alexis. I know you're going to be disappointed. Okay, now, this is interesting because the courtyard is in a great spot. I think we should take the courtyard with the hopes of being able to connect to the other side of the house. I see no reason to get a garage. Can you change the upgrades of the rooms? Eventually you can, yes. The garage, I don't really see a purpose for it. We don't need the keys. We don't need a branch left. This keeps us connected for both sides of the house, the west and east wing. Now, we have a shovel. Today's goal is items. I didn't mention that before. We would like items. You know what? I'm willing to spend 1 key to open this now. The garage is a powered room. Let's see what this gives us, because I was looking for some dice, like some reroll dice. Or die, I should say. But we didn't seem to get any. We got a boiler room. I think I'd rather just take another hallway. Oh, that's the other thing, too. Today's goal is to get the vault, which is another reason why we have so many gems. That's why I bought them all immediately. Corridor, hallway, or boiler room? I genuinely think I'm going to take the hallway again. I probably should have taken the corridor, but that's alright. A locksmith, a gift shop. Okay, and another West Wing hall. Gift shop is pretty solid here. It gives us a chance to maybe buy the Dare Bird if we get a bunch of money out of this. Thank you for streaking as much as I do. I'm making the end of the work week very enjoyable. I know you meant streaming. You're good. Don't worry. Today's goal is to get a new room, I hope. Let's go back to the middle over here. We know our hallway doors are going to be unlocked. A security room would be nice here. Oh, you know what? We could risk the Chamber of Mirrors here. We could. I think it would be kind of fun to try to give ourselves a little challenge here with the Chamber of Mirrors. I think it would be pretty fun to just work on it. Take coat check when you can. Suck to get the vault with no key. We took the key. We already got our coat check right here, Tom. It was right above the entrance hall. Okay. So we can get over to the other side. So now we can loot a bunch of this. We've got coins, 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 and coins. It's the mirror room. It's always the same loot. So the mirror room has coins in it, which is nice. We just need to get over to our other hallway. I can't access this door yet, but there is a chance that we could get there. We could go up and around, which could be fun. You do not have to... You can solve the mirror room with just 3 doors. We've done it before. Because technically there is a little bit of RNG associated with the mirror room. And now we can have duplicate rooms, which is going to be interesting. I always forget about that effect. We can get second copies of stuff now. Special key, this is a good spot for a silver key. We would like, honestly, a drawing room is not bad. A boiler room here is okay. There's really no purpose for it. If I can get the down door, it would be a really good spot for a mechanarium. Ooh, that's a good point. How many gear rooms do we have already? We have none so far. I think I'm going to take the drawing room here and roll for better choices. Just keeping in mind, we need to hang on to our gems. That's a big part of today's run. Saving our gems to get into the vault. That's today's goal, is get the vault. Remember, we're taking the rook and we're trying to play off the two corners of the house to get the vault. That's today's goal. The workshop is a gear one, thank you. This one was 1504. April 15. Let's take a look over here. That's pretty funny, honestly. The pool. Okay, well, it is a really good spot for the pool. It gives us access to our chamber of mirrors, and I'm okay with getting a sauna and a pump room. We still need to go back in. We don't need the boiler room. If we get a pump room, I think we can just fix our greenhouse anyways. So I'm going to take the pool here. Double vault could be kind of interesting. That would be fun. It does make the chest float. I also really wanted to see this. Yeah, Max, actually, that's our strategy right now. Our strategy is legitimately to get that. Like, we're doing that on purpose. If only we could reach them. Could you imagine if it would let us reach them from here? Swim trunks is for on one day. By the way, this just proves my other theory about chest floating inside the reservoir. This run is moving really fast right now. Okay, well this is really unfortunate. Like, wow. That's a bummer. So our mirror room, our chamber of mirrors is kind of screwed. I think. Yeah, I think we can't do anything with the chamber of mirrors now. We can get to the middle and get all the loot out of it, but it's not accessible to get the rest of it, because we're not going to have access to that door. Locksmith for a second vault key? That's a solid point. We are going to try to get our vault today, and it's a good dead end. And everything's cheaper today, too. It's 50% off. You know what? Good call. Good call on that, Jacob. A lockpick kit? We'll just take a special key first and see what we get. Don't give me a basement. Oh, we can't get basement keys from here anymore, so that's good to know. We got a prism key. Could have been worse. We're not going to buy any keys right now. We could always come back, but I see no reason to purchase these things. We have 6 keys. All hallways are unlocked, and I think we're doing okay. Now, we can't go north from the pool. Prism key is so underrated. I mean, it has some cool capabilities. Another hallway, and it's guaranteed to be unlocked. Another observatory could be kind of cool. I'll just take the hallway. Oh, we didn't need to, because I have a route north from there. Darn. I probably shouldn't have taken the hallway on this one. It was just more guaranteed unlocked doors. Okay, we did get our security room, which is nice. But genuinely, I think I might take the corridor and try to... Well, we do have one path up from here to play out the east wing of the house. Do we need a reason for the utility closet? Yes, it could we could shut down power to the security doors, and we would still have to draft a security room. Security is probably a good call here, because we could lower the requirement for the security doors. We could go for the mechanarium as well, because we have the chamber of mirrors, and we should start drafting up like extra gear rooms. That could be a fun little side challenge for us to do, but let's do this. We need to log in, view our estate inventory. There are 18 coins and 2 trunks. Does that mean there's 18 coins in the bottom of the pool and 2 trunks? Or does that mean there are... No, because that's counting the mirror room as well. Never mind. I understand now. Keycard system. We want to set our keycard setting to low. Confirm the setting. Now, we want to change our offline mode to unlocked. I wish we could leave this. I wish there was some way to permanently leave this, like, unlocked. That'd be so nice. Okay, let's log into the network with Swanson G. We did look at all of the archived footage, Henrik. We watched everything that was possible. Alright. Staff services. Special orders. Place a special order. We would like to order a sledgehammer. We should order a sledgehammer and keep that on standby over our next few runs, because we do want to try to get those walls broken out. Review the library footage? I guess we could watch that one again to see what he does. Alright, let's take our sledgehammer. I am going to order this. Okay. Remote terminal access, view active terminals. I might actually not do an experiment today. Or should I? We did watch the footage from 1 year, but we clicked through every single year, Henrik, and there was no data on them. They were all, like, gone. I'm wondering if I should save it for the office and try to get more money, and we could maybe buy our swimbird. I guess we could try to get more allowance with the laboratory, but... or maybe more stars for constellations. Maybe we should keep doing it. I don't know, it could be fun, but I like the idea of rolling for a vault and getting all that money and being able to afford the swimbird plushie. There's no need, that's too much. That's just too much. Let's just go into the lab and do our experiments. Swimbird's going to come around no matter what. Eventually, if we just keep bumping up our allowance, it's going to happen automatically. When you draft a hallway from another hallway, that's unfortunate. We can't... Wow, we've already drafted just about every hallway. We've also drafted about every shop there is. So we're going to do some trash while digging. Sorry about that, I had to sneeze. I think we're going to do trash while digging. Permanently add, gold to my allowance. Oh, you're right. But it's draft a hallway from another hallway. That's fair, but... I mean, I can't just continuously... We've already drafted so many hallways, we have to start picking rooms now. We have too many hallways. Like, if we start drafting them all up, it's literally going to gunk up the whole pool. And I'm not prepared to do that at this point in the run. So I'm going to go to find trash while digging, and I'm going to put permanently add 1 gold to your allowance. And we're going to see what happens here. Red room could contribute to getting Darebird. That's fair. That's also true. If you left the boat on the other side of the reservoir, would you be stuck until you find the foundation? I think so, actually. Also, today is still an item crafting day. What if we leave at this point? What if we leave and go back to this side of the house? Let's do that. This door is guaranteed to be unlocked. We should see what it is. But we should not go up from the security room yet, I don't think. Especially because we already took our quest bedroom, so if we could play around getting into the antechamber, I don't want to waste a room pick right here when we might end up needing to get into the antechamber for later. Let's see what's over here on this side of the house. Okay, A morning room is nice. A patio is meh. An observatory is also very nice. I think I would rather take a morning room. I like the idea of starting with more gems, and there's probably going to be a dig spot in here. And we'll go down to the gift shop as well. That's how we're going to leave. Because I would like to grab our money from the Chamber of Mirrors as well, too. So let's take our morning room here. Now, I'm not going to go into the morning room yet. Well, I guess I have the steps. I probably should, now that I think about it. It makes sense. We should just go in. We should pick up our gems. We got a coupon book. That's kind of funny. Coupon book coming in clutch, and we did not get our dig spot. We're here. Let's see if it's locked. It is locked. Okay. We're just going to go back now. We're going to go back, and we're going to go down into the drawing room, and we're going to go to our gift shop. Yeah, there's no dig spot. It's not guaranteed to have a dig spot. Let's see what's in our shop. It was unlocked. Cool. Perfect. Okay. We got another garage. Ooh, good call, Alexander. Use the prism key from that morning room. Good call. Locker room could be interesting. We did say that we did find a note in the locker room that we've never seen before, and we are going to be running back across the house. We also have a lot of money and the locksmith, so I think we're going to take the locker room here, and maybe if the end of the run comes up short, we could take the locker room and try to open up all of the lockers and see what happens. I will go in here. Yeah, let's go in here real quick, because sometimes the running shoes can be in here. I'm just going to see how many lockers we have available. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. There are 17 lockers available. So, I think we could do it. We have 6 keys already. We obviously can't spin them yet. We'll come back to the locker room. That'll be the goal. We would love a metal detector for today, because we could get a magnifying glass. Oh, sorry, you guys are saying something? Oh, the key right here. Perfect. Thank you. Thank you. All right. And we still have the locksmith, and I think 3 keys was 10 gold anyway, so if we get a vault, we're set. Like, we'll have plenty of keys we can purchase. Okay. Next, we need to go all the way down. No, we don't need to go all the way down. We need to go back to the kitchen and wrap around to the other side of the house. We've made it to our foyer. A bunch of the lockers can just give you rewards just for being there. Okay, we will have to pay our tithes in chapel. That's fine. Can take a coin off me. Alright, next we can go back up here. We still have a lot of steps. We will get to the middle room here. Oh? We could get lucky. We could get lucky with our mirror room. It is possible. An extra storeroom. I don't think I want an extra storeroom. I kind of really don't. We did make a storeroom rare, so I really don't want to add it. There's extra money in here. A spare green room? I can't justify adding a spare green room. I really can't. And a key. Hey, not bad. I love that there's doors on the ceiling, too. It'd be so cool if you could do something with them. I think we might actually get to complete our mirror room here because of how this worked out. Let's see if we get lucky enough. We can still draft here, can't we? Yeah, they didn't fix it from the demo. I could still draft there. Okay. So we could complete the mirror room, right? No, both of these are still closed. So we can't complete the mirror room, but We could still draft from the room. Look, this feels unfair. Look, this is the time where we report it, okay? This is the first time I'm going to do it on a run that's like in the full game. I thought they were going to fix it. But they didn't. Should we just draft an observatory? It's an extra constellation. I mean, we can't get anything out of either of these two rooms. You'll submit it to him, Henrik? I appreciate it. I think we should take the second observatory, then go back into the observatory with our new constellations and try to activate them. It doesn't trigger unless you walk in it? No, it says +1 star for each time you've drafted the observatory. So this will give me 2 stars. You need to go in it? Oh. I'll probably still choose it just to get rid of it. Well, yeah, I don't think... Do you really have to go in it? Let's just take it and see what happens. Okay, so, turns out you do have to walk in there. However, comma, what if I walk into the other observatory? Oh, wait, no, it did give it to us. We're at 28 now, right? I don't remember what we were at before. It's my mistake. We were at 27, right? You can't trigger the observatory again unless you have a telescope. That's understood now. But it did give it to me. I'm pretty sure that said 27. So we got it anyways. A morning room going down? Oh my god. We got 3 dead ends. Are you kidding me? That's terrible. We will take the morning room because the morning room will give us a start tomorrow with extra gems. Horrible, though. Horrible. It's the morning room for sure. Maybe there's a dig spot in this one. No, there's not. Okay. There's our coin purse. I guess we're going back to the other side of the house. Yeah, it's just an upgraded parlor. Okay, that's a lot of steps wasted, but at least we know we're done with this side of the house and we have to play off security. We need to go back. Okay. We don't have any rerolls of any kind. There's no items we need to purchase here. We could get these keys. I'm going to hold off, though. This game is very addicting. Parlor equals 2 gems and a wind-up key. The thing is we didn't realize how good that blessing was for us. That blessing was amazing. We need a boudoir? We do need a boudoir. Badly. We're going to draft up a green room up from... I wasted a step, I'm sorry. We're going to go up and use our key from the morning room, and we're going to draft something like a courtyard. Cloister. That's the goal. The goal is to get a cloister here using the key, maybe get some dig spots, and we'll see what happens. It also gets us up a rank, and it gets us closer to the end. Wow, we still didn't get it. Okay. The aquarium has a guaranteed dig spot and is a room of every color. The patio... No, we're taking the aquarium here. It gets us to where we need to go. We need to take the rook. We have our fishies. We got a compass. Do we want the compass yet? We don't want the compass yet. I do not want more rooms that go north when I'm trying to play out these other 6 rooms on the other side of the house. We found a coin. Damn it, I was kind of hoping we wouldn't. Okay. We redraw here, and we try to get our vault. This room have a downside like other red rooms? None that I'm aware of. Servants' quarters is kind of funny. We could complete our locker room. Guaranteed. I think we have enough money anyways. We said we're going to redraw for the vault. We're going to redraw for the vault. We're going to completely re-roll no matter what it is. If it's not vault, then we're not taking it. We got the vault on our last roll. That's hilarious. It worked. We got it. It was all planned out. Never punished. Never punished. Look at me pretending like we never got punished. We planned this. People are like, man, the RNG in this game is crazy. I have a little mild complaint, okay? I went and read some of the Steam reviews because I was like, I want to see what people think about what I consider to be one of my all-time favorite video games. And in the Steam reviews, people were like, this game has too much RNG. This game is just pure RNG. My run ended because blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, listen, motherfucker, it's like 80% you know what you're talking about and a little bit of RNG. Because, yeah, if you're like, oh, I got to the end of my run and all I had was dead ends left. Well, that's because you didn't draft any dead ends. And so at the end of your run, you just had dead ends left over. You think that's an RNG thing? Nah, bro, it's a skill issue. You fucked up. You gotta pay attention. Okay, we got a stack of coins. Oh my god, that was a lot of money. But anyways, look, I'm just salty because I hate when people don't take accountability. Like, people think that this game is meant to be beaten. I'm like, this game is meant to be learned. Yeah, no, and RNG is a big part of the gameplay, too. I just hate that so many people think, like, they're like, oh, it was day 6, and I didn't get to the antechamber because RNG ruined it. I'm never playing this game again. And I'm like, man, I feel bad for people. All right, Uncle, thank you again for all your help. I know I could never hope to repay you, but it pains me to know that I won't even have the chance to try. At any rate, I'm leaving these extra funds behind, as well as the extra passports. It would be too risky if we were searched at the border, and the money would raise too many suspicions. I think we all want a clean start anyway. I know I do. Mary. Well, that's really cool. What if we get another vault? Is it going to be opened on the other side? We can close them? Oh, I love that. I'm going to leave them open, because it's just cool to do so. Didn't we open one, like, over here one day? Maybe not. Maybe we didn't. Yeah, Mom left the country. She fled. I thought this was the key card for a second. Okay, well, here's what we can do now. And yeah, I lost to RNG too, but the whole point is the more you play the game, the more you learn. Open 370? We just did, right? Maybe there's money. Is there another box? Am I dumb? Oh, I did. I reopened it. Oh, sorry. There's a delay on stream. Sorry. Yeah. It's stream buffering. I got it. Okay. I was like, wait a minute. Cool spot for a den. Yeah, we should go back and get the Swimbird plush with all this money. In fact, we should go buy it first, because if we run into something like a freezer, I'll take a freezer. Like, right now, I would take a freezer and not be mad about it. So, we do have exactly... Oh, the courtyard counts as a third green room. I was going to say, could you imagine taking the bunk room here? How cool that would be? That would have been funny. I guess I'll take a nurse's station here in case I want to run around. Yeah, it's a bad den. We'll take a dead end here. Let's take the nurse's station. We could use it for some steps if need be. If we want to fiddle fart around up here, we could do it. It could pay off. Plus, we made this room. We like it. Also, I don't have my screenshots of the red prints. 1. Oh, hold on. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We did it. I closed 370, but I think I reopened it. Either way, it'll be unlocked, so it's not like we need the key to go back to it. Yeah, master bedroom would be pretty cool at this point, but we still need to get over there. So here's what we're going to do. We are going to go purchase our... We're going to go back and purchase the other thing. Mag on 8. Was there something in the book that's important? Oh, on the book inside the book. Good point. Good point. This one? The prince had a love for all things red. It's the only true color, the prince often said. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me right now? That's all it says. It literally was just the exact copy of this page. Okay, that's fun though. I can't be upset. It's fun. It just happened again. That's all it was. Okay. I got baited. Yeah. Hey, what do you got? What is the T-Rex's name from the Rugrats? Does anyone remember? What was this thing called? Was it Rexor? Rexar? I know this isn't it. I know this is not it. It looks like him a little bit, but I can't remember. Was it Rexar? Reptar? It was Reptar. Holy shit. Thank you. I can't believe I don't know. I kept thinking Rextar and I was like, that's not right. Yeah, it's Reptar. Man, all of you just dated your asses so quickly. Every one of you was like, this is it. Is Reptar. No, I'm happy. I'm glad you guys know who Reptar is. That makes me very happy. Okay, no locker room yet. However, we should go buy our Dare Bird. That will leave us with 30 coins left. We can get more keys. Okay, let's go back and do this. Key on stand? I didn't see it. I missed it. Key on the side table? We're coming back. We're coming back. Don't worry. We're coming back. All right, I got to remember there's keys throughout the house, but we're going to the gift shop first. Reptar is the dinosaur from the Rugrats, Noah. If you Google the Rugrats, you'll see him in there. You're not old, you just like the Rugrats? That's fair. Dining room would be pretty sick if we got it. But we have the nurse's station. We don't have to worry about steps. The Wild Thornberries PC game lives rent-free in my brain. Yeah. Elijah and the Wild Thornberries. Where am I going? Gift shop. I got mixed up. I used to play those like backyard baseball games and stuff. Those were always fun. All right, let's buy our Swimbird plushie. Unlock Dare Mode, a permanent addition to the master bedroom. It's been purchased. And it was one cheaper because of the coupon book. Beautiful, beautiful. You can name some of the Ewoks from Star Wars. Did anyone ever here watch WKRP in Cincinnati? With Johnny Five, or whatever his name is? It's an old show. There were turkeys. Hold on. Brett, you watched it? LOL, maybe? I hope people know about WKRP in Cincinnati. I always think of that Thanksgiving episode. The one where he's like talking about having a turkey. Hold on, let me make a plan real quick before I mess something up here. We have extra steps we could purchase in the kitchen. We actually have to play off security, so we need to go back up here, pool, security, and play from there. As God is my witness, I thought turkeys could fly. Yes, I'm so happy people know about it. Oh, that makes me so happy. I mean, it was a popular show, don't get me wrong, but like it's just not for my age group. But I always remember there was that scene with Johnny where they're telling everybody like who they're popular with. Yeah, we might as well go back to the nurse's station first. That'd be smart here. They're talking about who, like, the age groups that they're each popular with. And, they're like, oh, man, wait, security room has a security door? Oh, did we end our run because I didn't take the den here? I didn't think this was a security door in this room. I think it's a regular door. We do have a Sanctum key. Yeah, I haven't forgotten about the Sanctum key. It's actually going to be tough to get to the Sanctum with these steps, but we're going to come over here first. But yeah, the one where they're telling them what they're popular with, and they say, like, Johnny, you're popular with, like, boys and, like, the 14-year-old, like, teenage boys or something, or 14-year-olds to 16-year-olds. And then Johnny starts running around the office. Is that his name? Was it Johnny? And he's like, I'm popular with 14-year-old boys. Yeah. And they're like, Johnny, no, you can't say that. It's just really funny sounding. Foundation is pretty close, yeah. Okay, so Johnny Fever, thank you. All right, passageway. We take the passageway here. It's the only way to continue playing out the rest of the house. The clock tower would be cool to start us with 100 keys for tomorrow, but we'll take the passageway. And we got to be very aware of our steps here to go use our Sanctum key. Okay, we got a casino, a kennel, and a foyer. I like the kennel here, actually. The casino is interesting. No, we don't want to gamble our money yet. I don't want to gamble our money away because we have a good chance at opening almost every locker in the locker room. Oh, but we have the lever. The broken lever for the gambling. You know what? Let's do it. Let's do it and see what happens. I know we already accomplished our main goals for the day, so let's see what happens when we put the lever on this machine. It looks like it's going to pay out a bunch. Okay, so this is the same machine as before. Up to 5 bonus spins. That's the only difference about it. Okay. Well, there's money in here, and we have the coin purse. Now, what are our rewards for the day? If we wagered 100, we could win 4 allowance, 10 of each resource, 200 coins, 2 free spins, or something else. Okay, well, let's play a little bit of gambling here. Let's see what we got. Shouldn't we coat-check the lever? It was probably a good idea, but we got the casino, so we might as well. I mean, we're going to do it, right? Oh, no, the crowns have to be all 4 of them. Okay, well, let's just bonus spin 1 time. Triple coins. Snake. Sets money to 0, but we need nets for the snake. That's not going to work for us. Okay, there we go. We cash out with 12. Solid payout, solid payout. Spin again. We might be doing this for a while here. I mean, give me a snake. Actually, the odds of us getting a snake are pretty low. Spin till you get 2 crowns, then bonus spin for 2 more crowns? That's a pretty solid choice. It's only 1 to spin this way, so it would make more sense to roll all 4 at once. I'll spin once for coins here. We could probably do that. Damn it. I'm committed to this one. It didn't pay out. The 100 roulette is good. I would like the 100 roulette. Okay. Sure, give me a ×2. We spin 1 more. We got 1 crown. Can we get another crown? We didn't. Okay, we spin again. Yeah, I was about to say, if gambling goes to the house, we are the house. And if someone's like, you're not doing this right, you're not following the right strategy, I don't care. It's gambling in a video game. You can't convince me I have to be worried about it. The crown will only pay if there's 4 of them, yeah. Damn, it is not looking likely. We got 2 crowns. We have to. We have to send it here. Come on. Come on. It's not possible now. You kidding me? That should give me some kind of money. A 2x with a triple crown? Come on. We got 1 more crown. If we get another crown, we play it out. If we don't, we spin it. It pays for itself. Give it to me. It's 3 more spins. Terrible, terrible pull. You wasted so many coins before you figured out how this thing worked. You didn't realize the bonus spins were pushable buttons. That's kind of funny, honestly. Your whole life you've never gambled, but this makes you want to. I have to roll this for a net. I'm committed to the bit. I'm committed. Whoa, it hurts. Okay, cash out. Yeah, nobody should ever gamble, though. Don't do that. We got a crown. Roll for another crown. Or a net. It didn't happen. We roll. We could go for one spin here. It didn't pay out. We skip it. We spin once. No payout. Skip it. We spin once. No payout. We skip it. Cash out. We always win. Gambling pays off. Never punished. A crown. Give me a crown. Do it. Do it. What? It's 10 for each? Okay. Oh. Oh. If this gives me a crown. We have to. We have to. Right? Right? We have to go for it. There's no other option. No. Come on. Come on. Come on. We had to try. Go big or go home. Okay, we need to stop. Because we still want to have money for keys. We're just going to stop for now. Look, we have a sanctuary key we gotta work on. Okay, we got a dining room. Things are less scary now. We'll take these steps now, but I'm saving on to dinner. I'm saving on to dinner for now. Music room is interesting. It is 2 more keys. Well, it's not the keys that we need, but... Dark room, we should take the dark room here and draft off of rooms we can't see. Yes, that is what we should do. Yes, we will get the steps twice if we get a second dining room. We have to take the dining room. Oh, we can't go that way. I don't know what to pick here. Middle room. You know what? I'm not mad. We have a giant box coming our way 3 days from now. There's going to be a giant box headed our way. Oh, and we can read this finally. Did they ever prove he was the one that stole the Baron's mail? Interesting. Isn't this the same logo, by the way, that's on our passport? Yeah, the music room we need to draft late to see if it works. At least that's the running theory. And then we already did get the magnifying glass on this one, right? Yes, we did. This is a letter from our dad. Denny is the old gardener. Look at the flipped switches in the diagram. What do you mean? They're all on, by the way. It's just all left, 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 left. Everything's on, actually. But I see where you're going with that. I like where your head's at. Okay, well, we are out of draftable rooms. All we have left are keys. We can go to the locker room. We can go to the nurse's station. We could just go to the dining room now and eat dinner. And then we spend as many keys possible, and then we use our Sanctum key. I think it says cabinet in the utility closet. All right, hold on. We need to go to the locksmith, spend the rest of our money on keys. We can't go over there. It's a security door. I'm just thinking. Eat later? But what should we eat later for? There's no need to. We'll have enough steps to do what we need for the rest of the run. To get to the sanctuary, we have the keys. We can't get into the antechamber. We can't go any further north. So, next is a Sanctum puzzle. Well, it's locker room, then Sanctum. That's all we can do. That's all we can hope for. The other thing we could do is get more... Oh, you know what? Let's save the pizza, because here's what I want to do. We don't need money for the rest of the run, other than these keys. So here's what I would like to do. I would like to come back down here. Can I retake the lever? I don't think so, but I could try. We need to buy the rest of these keys from the locksmith. The locker room could have a key card. It could also have more money in it. Should we take the lockpick kit or just the 3 keys? What do you guys think? Because in my head, does the lockpick kit work on the lockers? Probably not. I'm sure it would, and it would probably open a few of them, but not enough of them. Do you think it would open more than 3 if there's 17 there? I think we should take the lockpick kit. Because 3 keys is 3 guaranteed lockers, but the lockpick, we have 17 chances for the lockpick to work. Lockpick is only for doors? Don't think it works? Alrighty, we'll stick with keys then. We have 13. We have 16. We're 1 key short from what we needed. So if we get 1 key out of the lockers, we'll be fine. Let's open these bad boys up. Coupon did kind of come in clutch for us. Empty. Boo. We got a vault key. Hey, that's something. You know what? It's something. We'll go take a look at it since we have a vault. Running shoes. You always love running shoes. Now we know things that can spawn in here. We know a vault key can spawn in here. We did see that a key can spawn in here as well, so you can get a key out of the lockers. Where is the rumored Room 46? Connection with the moon. Theorized possible locations. North of the antechamber, below the foundation. The full house of 45 rooms plus the back room. Secret door and tomb leaning towards this, and doesn't exist red herring, and then the grotto is circled. I mean, there's nothing on this note that needs it. What, the red herring? I like the fish. Doesn't exist? I mean, but we know it exists. Theorized locations, that's funny. Below the foundation. North of the antechamber. They were on track. Secret door and tomb? Wrong. Found more gems. Bon Margle? Could be. There's some more coins for us to go gambling again. Does it exist? I mean, room 46 is the actual room, correct? I'm not crazy, right? Like, if I go to the directory and we go to rooms, room 46 I know is blank, but it says, it shows a total of 45 rooms. The legal document make it apparent that the 46th room in the house exists. Like, it is the room above the antechamber. Like, that is the correct room. It just doesn't have a picture when you look at this. Like, we made it to room 46. There could be another one that's like the true room 46, but it would be kind of weird in my head. Let's see. Get a lot of gems here. I hallucinated it. Well, we can go gambling again, so that's cool. Another note. Okay, we've already seen this one. I'll take another screenshot, though. 6 or something. We have gotten our inheritance. We own this place now, right? I guess not. I don't know. In the stats, it says we earned our inheritance. We even got the inheritance trophy. Okay, we got a lot of money to go gamble with. Kirk Darren is a pseudonym. For what? The hell is Kirk Darren a pseudonym for? No. I'm trying to think. It's green. Is it a lie? Green could be true or a thing. Everyone says, keep in mind, green doesn't mean it's false. It could just possibly be false. Pseudonyms are fake names. Like Marion Marigold is... Our mom's name was Mary. Yeah, green means we don't know if it's true or false. So Kirk Darren. I don't know anything about Kirk Darren. Alright, well, we opened up everything in the locker room. We've seen every note possible in here now. So that's pretty cool. We got all of the information out of this. That works. That was solid. It was a good plan, and it paid off. I say we go gamble a little bit. After we go open our vault door. We need to go up left to the nurse's station. So... into the nurse's station we go. We don't have to go yet. Oh, I forgot. I guess we should have taken the compass. That's fine. I'm okay with how everything turned out. Okay, next we have key 149. You think it's going to have more money in it? Oh, another allowance token. And more money. Passport for Finn Aries. It's our mom's second fake passport, but it has symbols on it this time. She is now Samantha Haynes. Her sigil has not changed anything. We have these two symbols up here. Huh. So Samantha Hayes, she's a Region. Female, date of issue. I guess, yeah, I don't know. And now Daniel's gray. This one's compromised. I think there's only like 4 lockers or something. I've only seen like a handful of vault keys. Is it a different sigil? No, it's the same sigil. Hold on, let me check this one inside. Yes, it is the same sigil on the page. Okay, cool. They're the same. Good to check, good to check. All right. So now we need to go into the nursery, and then we can go back to gambling. Okay. Let's gamble away our money here. I'm just checking to see. We never actually scouted out the room. We're going back to gambling. We'll use the Sanctum key, but right now we're gambling. I could roll off of this one time. That paid out. Foreclosure speedrun. We'll probably go down to 50, because that was one of our bets, was it not? Hold on, let me check. It was 50 or 100, right? No, it's 20. So wagering 100 would be best. Wagering 20 is fine, because we could still get more coins out of it. So we'll see. We're going to try to get our crowns. I want to see if we could get it, just for fun. Lets you lose money at double the rate. We spin once. We got a crown. We have to roll for a net or a crown. Didn't happen. Nope, we reroll. 4 chance reroll. We got 2 snakes and 2 monies. Snakes are worth what? 3 for each snake? These are worth 15? Roll. We're going to roll this one out. Okay, it paid 3? No, we're committed. We're going to get it. We're going to get it. We're going to get it. We didn't get it. I blame you guys. Dark Shadow, enjoy your dinner. Thank you for joining us. We're just gambling away. We roll for a net. We got a crown. We roll for a crown or a net. We got a coin. We got a crown. We roll for another crown. We roll for 15 coins. We still roll for crown or 15 coins here. I think we commit. Or it's 9 coins, my bad. 9 coins. Damn. Surely this just has like some sort of forced payout at some point, right? I'll take 9. I'm tempted, right? I'm tempted to just throw 20 bucks down. Are you kidding me? I was kind of hoping to get the 30 coins. I wanted to gamble out on the table. Back to the slots. I'm a fiend for the slots. Give me a crown. Give me a crown. Give me 3 stack coins. Oh, you're right. It is only 1 roll per day. I forgot about that. Oh, well. If anything, that just means that we're safe to stop gambling at this point. Because otherwise, we were going to be here for who knows how long. I mean, I'll try to play it out a few more times, but we'll be quick with it. Why did the drafting room blueprint say there was a strategy in this? It's a good point. It did mention a strategy. That's why casinos always win. Yeah. Here's the thing. We're not even gambling for anything anymore. We're just gambling to gamble. It's almost like fun to play hindsight to see if we could even get back above 100. YouTube shorts of just me gambling, honestly. Oh, we gotta go fast now. We gotta spin them all at once for crowns. There is a strategy, you just need to math it out. Like, these actually have a playable strategy to them? We got a lucky charm, 4-leaf clover. I'm gonna play my money out, because why not? Doesn't seem to be going in my favor, though. It is fun to watch the wheel spin, huh? Pretty colors, pretty colors. I disallowed gambling ads on my channel. This is not a gambling ad. I mean, yeah, inferring the probabilities, but the probabilities in this could be completely randomized, so I have nothing to go off about the strategy. Lucky Rabbit's Foot might help with this? That's true. The reason I ban gambling ads, by the way, is because they target people to go download apps that actually have money on them, and I don't like that. This isn't a gambling ad, it's gambling action. It's all about the Mets, baby. Alright, let's just do one last spin. Oops, hold on. What a terrible last draw. No more money. Oh, the coin purse would give you money on your... Oh, that's funny, actually. All right, it's time to eat dinner and head down to the Sanctum. That's all we can do. That's all that's left for today. All right, let's full send it down to the Sanctum. Okay. How do we get out of here? Foundation. That's where we're going. Casino, passageway. Hallway. There's our foundation to get down into the Sanctum. Yeah. Simon's a child. He always leaves a slice. Big baby. If I had the trading post, I could keep trading to gamble away everything. Let's go open up this door. And I know you guys may hate me for this, but like I said, we're going to open them in order. Yeah, we do need to go back to the coat check. That's the other plan. Well, we'll try to coat check something like the magnifying glass. Probably the magnifying glass. Yeah, stream is named We Need to Craft Some New Tools. Didn't craft a single tool, but managed to do all that. Let's open this bad boy up. We know what color this one is. We do. I think we have the color for this one. Okay, so these are the two rooms that we haven't solved yet. We solved these first two. I have the entire Finn Ares seal? Do I? Okay. It's time for discussion. This one is the orange symbol, based off of the classroom, correct? Let's see what we can do here. Let's see what we can do here. If we go to... Yeah, if we get the library, we should be able to solve the rest. So in our classroom, we also know that this is Araja, right? It's this country right here. We confirmed that it's this one, and it was orange. And on the map, that one is... Nope, it's not these. It's Araja. Okay, so this is Araja. So we know that much. We also know it's orange. It's not orange, though? Which one? What color was this one? Let me go find the rest of my schoolwork. This one was a 10 out of 12. What was messed up in here? Oh, wait, these were purple, right? These were flipped. These two were flipped, because this person got a 10 out of 12, and we know this to be yellow paired with the banana, because all the other stuff is correct. So we know that these two flip. So this is actually purple, and this one is orange. Okay, so we know that it's purple. So, based off of that, let's go to our book and see what purple was. Or violet, I should say. Okay, violet is the lines. Ooh, oh, we have the pink one partially done. So violet is the lines. Do I have ladyship quarters screenshots? I don't think so. There we go. Next, what do we know about this place? What do we know about Araja from reading? If we come back up to our place up here, and we go to the unredacted version, we have not unlocked the diary yet. No, that's not happened yet. Okay, hold on. We need to find our book right here about Araja. It specifically said... Oh yeah, Raj is this symbol right here. It was the mystical realm of the ancestors, a land steeped in tradition, magic, and the poetry of the old tongue. So, we know that this place was probably going to be spiritual, based off of the book. Right? Where's my basement book? Gotta scroll all the way back down. Because if we look at the moats from the basement book, we have spiritual, nature's animals and the forces that guide us. Or it could be poetic. It could be spiritual or poetic. Did the archive have a piece of it? I don't think so. Check the clock tower screenshots. I'll check the ones in the clock tower in a second. I'm thinking it could be poetic then. Let me do this. Hold on. Pause for a second. I need to put... I know I can only show you guys one at a time, but I can have two up on my screen if I do something like this. So if I come up here and I scroll back up to the clock tower screenshots from yesterday, we had this piece of the symbol that looks like our pattern, so it is poetic. Yeah, that's the pattern that we have already. Okay, so, okay, because of that, it's going to be... There it is, and now we know it's poetic. Lost and found in the archive document? Alright, hold on. Let's take a look at our other stuff. Somewhere there was another piece of that. So in the archive, when we opened it up, we found this one. That was our mom's. The bit on that paper, this one right here, it's 3 lines, and it's rainy. Okay. So we know that we now... Damn it. We need 3 lines. Oh, but we don't know how many. We don't know if it's 3, though. We just know that it's... Okay, well, this is going to be kind of tough. We know that they're rainy, but we don't know how many there are. Well, wait, do we know how many there are? I'm not worried about changing the border because it has to go... The Lost and Found showed that one? Hold on. It had railways. Does that mean that there is, Hold on, give me a sec. Let me go through the rest of my screenshots here. Let's see. None of that, none of that, none of that. Okay. We also had... Oh, yeah, this was to show us that it was purple, because we had the stuff from in here. I know, Steam folders would be so great. I would have organized the hell out of all of this. It'd be so fantastic. I'm just scrolling through them all, and I'm trying to find... When did we go into that archive room? Or not that archive room, that red room. The items. The Lost and Found. Where was my Lost and Found sigil at? We just have this. This shows us that it's rainy weather. It shows it's poetic. We know that it's purple, but we don't know how many lines that it had. Technically, we have all of the information. We could brute force the lines, and I'm not against it because, like, Lost and Found was a different sigil. You should get a board and print out the screenshots and pin them. Same day as Ladyship. Alright. Well, we do know that it's a rainy line straight down from... Oh, see? Okay, Rex and I are on the same page. It could be 3. Because it showed the symbol coming straight down with one poetic thing on each side of it, with close poetic symbols right there. So maybe that is the full pattern for us. So we need to get the outer edge again. So it was just the 3. Okay, so we did have enough information to solve it. It was just a little more sneaky. Alright, well we know there's something over here called a Moragi box. When the violet tiles are pressed, they move south. Hello, Joe. How goes it? Alright. The puzzle boxes of Moragi spread through the Araja, not through port towns as they had other realms, but the train routes from the north. When violet tiles were introduced, they were created as a simple reflection of the variation of the first introduced by Arch Ares some years earlier. Okay, so they move south. Alright. Have you ever heard of a game on... Okay, I think I'm probably just going to go ahead and pause the YouTube video here so people don't have to watch me click through this 100 times as a stressful failure. But we'll see what happens. Alright, I'm just going to reset it and then we'll be safe about this. Alright, well I will unpause the video. I'm unpausing the video for now, so if anyone wants to fully participate in this puzzle solution. If not, you can skip to the end of it. I have no idea how long it's going to take, but once we put the box down, you'll know that it's safe. So that's for my YouTube viewers. Yellow goes north. So if you click... Oh, hold on. Let me reset. Sorry. Okay, so here's what we want to do. Alexis, I'm following you right now here. So we have green in the middle, and then we send it to the top. Make the top purple. Now, yellow goes north, purple goes south. Red, if you press it, will turn this into a red tile. So if we put these here, will these swap places? No, they won't, because this goes south. So I need to find a way... Oh, interesting. Hold on. It is a real game, you're not joking? I believe you. And if we turn these red, what does red do again? Red just turns all the black ones to that. How am I supposed to get these yellows out of the corner? Use the green to move the yellow, or move down the yellow, then swap the purple up. I don't know how I can use the green to get to the yellows, though. Alright, hold on, let's reset. Black middle, then top purple? Oh, wait, I see what you're saying now. Purple will go south. So we put green here, it moves purple south. Now we could put black on top. We can move the yellow. Well, we can move it over one. Still a learning process. Next, we should do... We could press green, and it would put a yellow on the bottom. Oh, you know what? Wait. Yeah, that would be the right way to do that, right? You would just put green here, press it. Ooh, okay, hold on. These go south. You would alternate. think I messed up a step here, but I'm figuring it out. Because you two are going to swap. And you rotate. What happens if I put yellow in the middle again? I am learning. I'm slowly processing here. If I were to put yellow in the middle... Oh, I wouldn't have... Yeah, I wouldn't have what I need there. So we're basically supposed to never press red. If you press red, you lose this puzzle. That's already something we've eliminated. I could press black. We could do this. Then what? Oh wait, now we have the bottom corners done. We could put a purple up there. I think this is just oh wait, no, hold on. Green Froggy goes up, pink Girly goes down, yellow Sun rises, and black switches. Yellow goes north, right? Yeah, yellow Sun rises. Thank you. That's good to know. The frog jumps, the pink Girly goes down, the yellow Sun rises, and black switches. Or goes left to right. Now we have a yellow in the middle and our green's still on the end. Okay. Black doesn't need to be there anymore, because that would be problematic if it remained there. Next, we need to put this down here, move them over. I'm so close. I'm so close, but I missed a step. What did I miss? Hold on. Purples go down. So we're good, actually. No, I can do it from here. I can swap, and then purple goes down, and we did it. I didn't miss a step. I created a fake step in my head. Oh, man. That was cool. Okay, so that one was pretty solid. That one went pretty well in the grand scheme of things. Okay. We have some beautiful stuff going on over here. We have another stamp. I was a little disappointed that there has not been a drop of rain during my time here, as every Arajan story I've ever heard has begun with rain. I suppose the anecdotes I make on this trip will have to do without that flavorful setting. However, even without the rain, the puddles and the ponds that dot the countryside, make this place feel different than home. Luria Yina, Alier Lune, Herbert, Mount Holly Estate in care of Anne Babbage. Let's go ahead and hit our Araja stamp. What's the date on this one? Is there not a date for this one? That says 4V17. I'm not sure what that means. A little feather in the cap. Well, that one was really cool. Another Sanctum room solved. May 4th? Oh yeah, that could be May 4th. April 5th, that's also a possibility. Well, we solved another Sanctum room. Pretty cool. Okay, but we don't have... I don't think we have enough knowledge to solve this one yet. If we go check our notes, I don't think we had enough knowledge to figure this one out. Genuinely. We did know that the symbol for this one was... Hold on. Give me a moment. Where's our maps? You can use the Sanctum keys at the trading post. We did know that it was Arch Ares, and we read about Arch Ares. They do respawn. Oh, that's good to know. When we read about Arch Ares, what did it say for it? Arch Ares was the land of northern storms, a wild and untamed expanse which was not as developed, but a good deal more vast than the eldest brother's lot. So, we know it's not tribal. We didn't try getting to the train yesterday. I don't think you can actually do anything with the train, but we know this one was yellow. So, hold on. It's such a brutal way to look at screenshots. I need to pull up my motes again. Wait, I think I have them. Okay, so we know that it was yellow, and we also know that yellow was the zigzags. So it did reset. So just to see, we may not have enough knowledge for this today, but I'm still going to set it anyways. We know that it's yellow. We have Metropolitan. It's not Metropolitan. It's not going to be the Marshall one either. We know it's yellow. Let's set that first. Actually, we shouldn't set that first, because spinning this is going to change it anyways. It has more lines than the oldest brother, for sure. It was yellow, stormy, lots of paths. It can't be tribal. It could be agricultural. Here's why I don't think it's tribal, right? Is because it said it was more developed. So here's the tribal one. Thin was Marshall, which was the military one. It did not say it was super populated, but tribal itself says a primitive realm of hunter and gatherers. But when we go back to our actual book up here, and we go read the unredacted version, it said that it was more developed than the brothers. Arinda Ares was not developed, but it said a wild and untamed expanse, but was not as developed, but a good deal more vast than the eldest brothers. Does that mean a good deal more vast developed? Or does it just mean it's larger? Because this kind of has a double meaning for me based off of how I'm reading this sentence in my head. Vast does mean bigger, and it does mean larger, but the wording of the sentence, like, it was just more, like, developed in size? I don't know, that's how I read that in my head. Larger, not complex. Okay, fair enough. So we do know it's tribal. So it has to be tribal then. Vastly is more than. Okay. Thank you for the clarification. All right, well, in that case, we will stick with tribal, and we know it's stormy. We just have no idea how many roads it would be. It was less developed. Yeah, untamed is the wild thing. So we know we can set this to be tribal, which is, it was on tribal. I don't know why I clicked it. We know it's stormy. We haven't seen the symbol anywhere, right? Like, I don't... Less developed, probably less trains. Yeah. How many did we have in our first one? If I go look at it, when we solved our first Sanctum. 2. So that one had 3. So what if we just try for 2? Is 2 even an option? 2 is an option. Arinda had trains like Araja? Araja had trains coming from the north. Do we have a map of the train roads and one goes up? We do not have a map of the train roads, but if it's less developed and tribal... Damn, so that's not it. But it was worth a shot. So we have our first symbol from Finn Ares. Two is less paths? It said they had a train system. It would have more paths then. Oh, so it should be... Because it's a vast land? Because it's huge? Maybe we just max out how many there are? This is the most possible. It's the same number as Arinda and Araja? That actually makes sense because they were interconnected by the railway system. But Arinda and Araja were not identical, were they? Were they the same number, both of them? I thought one had 3 and one had 4. It's not it either. You don't vibe with the tribal aspect? I would guess less trains then, so maybe we'll try one more with the different pattern. Because here's the thing, these paths could also be like the way they're facing, you know, like this country was on top. It's the furthest north country out of the whole map system. Yeah, I don't know. I think we're still just gonna have to read the book tomorrow to figure this one out. Which is okay. You know, we don't have to sit here and just push through all the options. We could, but that's no fun. We've got the library book on the way anyways. Like tomorrow we're gonna draft a library and read about it. So we'll get the rest of the knowledge about it. We do know the outer one. The outer one is yellow. So now it's time to go back to the coat check. That's what we gotta finish off for today. Go back this way up. We're gonna go drop something off in the coat check and then we will call it a day. Yeah, we do need to get more classrooms. Check the glass for burning glass, the tomb, and on the next day reroll the outer room. I don't know if we could do that. Yes, a day is in like we'll be ending the stream because we're just doing the one day today. But we did get a lot accomplished. We got another sanctuary key and we solved it. We opened up our vault. I'm thinking we should store. I'm wondering if we should store the magnifying glass. I haven't decided yet. I'm going the wrong way, aren't I? Yep, I was going the wrong way. Good thing we have extra steps. Woe is me. Our sad little mirror room. Still funny that we got to draft the other room over there. Now we need to go back. Kitchen, foyer, commissary, entrance hall. Kitchen, foyer, commissary, and entrance hall. Now we can go back into our coat check. Could we craft something for the day? No, there's not even an item we could make, I don't think. I mean, I'll check, but I'm pretty sure we don't have anything craftable here. Shovel and compass works. Oh, it makes a dowsing rod. Okay. I mean, we might as well craft it. Yeah, let's do that. Let's make a dowsing rod. Just because one of the trophies was craft every item, I believe. While drafting, dowsing rod points towards rooms that may contain more items than usual today. Pretty funny that we're not using it now, but it is funny that we have it. We've just never used it. So, check the magnifying glass. I think that's going to be the way to go here. It makes the most sense. Nothing else is worth checking. Excuse me. We didn't get any dig spots today, which was absurd. Well, we got like 3 or 4, but nothing. I kind of thought we were going to get more. But we got none. You do need the 9th classroom from the drafting studio to take the final exam. The 9th classroom from the drafting studio is like its own thing then, right? Check dowsing rod for item synergy? That's a good point, actually. You know what? Maybe we don't check the magnifying glass. Maybe we try a run with the dowsing rod. 1, we've never used it. 2, it literally tells us like these items might have more, or these rooms could have more items in it. And we can get a magnifying glass. We can. It is possible. We've done it a lot. It'll be okay. So I'm going to check the dowsing rod because it's a combined thing, so we might as well use it. And the little symbols down here when you unlock the Sanctum stuff, it is kind of cool. Okay. Yeah, anything I check cannot be found in the mansion, so we can't get duplicates of stuff. So we should go to the bedroom or the quest bedroom. Does anyone know the quest or guest bedroom benefit for ending your day in that room? Or does anyone know the benefit for ending it in a bedroom? We did it in the bedroom once, but I don't remember like being able to identify what the bonus was. But we are going to call it a day, and I'm probably just going to call it a day right here. Can we try ending in the mirror room? There's no reason to end in the mirror room. Chapel to pay respect to the piggy? No. We know there's hidden effects for ending in the bedrooms. So we're going to end it in here. We're going to call it a day. Beautiful, beautiful day. Mount Holly Garden Shopping Center of Tomorrow. 4 green rooms, 6 shop rooms, and 9 tomorrow rooms. We love tomorrow rooms. We got 38 rooms. We made it to rank 9. We took 164 steps, and we found 14 items for today. Pretty solid run overall. But yeah, pretty productive day as well. So good, solid day 20. Solid day 20. Drafting may not have gone in our favor, but we did draft what we wanted to, which is kind of nice for a change of pace. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I will see you in the next one. See ya!